Absolutely. Today marks a huge collaboration of bringing together federal, local, and state law enforcement in addressing the nation's concerns and the community's concerns about whether or not excessive use of force and civil rights violations are being properly investigated, and whether the community really trusts that the law enforcement agencies are looking into these things and properly investigating them. And I think today's Memorandum of Understanding between Chief Forte, myself, Gene Baker at the Jackson County Prosecutor's Office, and the FBI puts into paper, removes the veil of secrecy, and shows exactly what our process is, that an independent third party will always, and that will be the FBI, will always investigate these cases, and that there will not be a means in which Kansas City is investigating their own.
What this MOU means for the police department is that we have formalized a process that's been going on for quite some time anyway. I think there's a misconception out there. A lot of people think that as a police department we investigate our own officers when we have potential incidents of civil rights violations or use of force, and that's not the case, and it's never been the case. But we thought it important, because we had gotten questions, that we let people know this is how the process works, is that it's independently investigated by the U.S. Attorney or the FBI, and then they decide which way it's going to go, state or federal, and we don't have any input into that. So
it's significant in that it is symbolic of the strong, transparent, and committed relationship among the parties listed on the signature line. The MOU is designed to react to allegations of potential civil rights violations. It's designed to provide a clean mechanism to assist in the making of the initial assessment of which law enforcement agency will be responsible for investigating these allegations. It ensures cooperation and outlines uniform procedures for handling the initial assessment, the investigation, and ultimately the prosecutive decision. But this MOU is also significant from the standpoint that it's not strictly designed to be reactive to the allegations. It brings the parties involved together to address these type of violations proactively. During the crafting of this MOU and the meetings associated with this final document, the concept of providing supplemental resources to the police department was critical to the success of this endeavor. Specifically, at the invitation of the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department, recruits at the Regional Police Academy have and will continue to receive training from the FBI regarding civil rights violations. Even yesterday morning, a training session was provided to the law enforcement officer recruits.